Hello and welcome to another edition of Cranky Gun Reviews and yet another edition of rifle and pistol pairings. This is going to be my 5th video in this series, and in this particular video, yes, I have another Ruger 1022 and yes, another Ruger pistol. But this time around, this is my Ruger 1022 50th anniversary takedown model, and it's sporting a Magpul Backpacker X22 stock in FDE. Now, I've had a pretty long history with this 1022. This was actually the very first 1022 that I ever bought, and it came with the, standard wood stock that Ruger put on these. I bought it at Dick's Sporting Goods before they went all woke and stopped selling guns. And this particular one, I've done a few upgrades to. It has an MCARBO spring trigger kit in it, a Ruger extended magazine release, a Keystone Arms heavy bull barrel with some unknown brand muzzle brake, because why not? Other than that, it's pretty much stock internal, stock hammer, stock bolt, everything else. But this stock is really pretty cool. The butt stock on this thing opens up and you can actually store 50 rounds of ammo in a magazine inside the stock, or you could actually store 3 magazines loaded inside the stock if you chose. And just pretty cool to have some extra storage in there. You could also put fishing line and razor blade and some other survival stuff in there. I've seen people do all kinds of crazy stuff with these stocks. Again, there's that no-name muzzle brake that I put on here, which is completely useless on a 22, but I think it looks cool. That nice Keystone Arms barrel fit very well in the stock and locks up extremely tight in the action. Those are really good barrels for the money if anybody wants to look at them. I bought it off eBay. I think it was around 150 bucks when I bought it. Again, another nice feature of this stock is that underneath the pistol grip, you have a little compartment that opens up, and it has a nice rubber gasket on there, a nice heavy O-ring. So again, you could put some more survival gear in here if you wanted to. I chose to put a bore snake in there just because, in my particular case, again, I don't take this out hunting or anything or backpacking. I just wanted something in there so when I'm at the range, I have a bore snake handy when I'm out there shooting. Now, I chose the 1022 takedown with the backpacker stock and the LCP II in 22 long rifle as a pairing because these are two firearms that I could see myself taking out in a survival or a minimalist situation where I needed something that I could keep handy with me, something that was good for close range shooting, that was semi-reliable, and a rifle that I could use for longer distances, but both of these if I needed to keep them very covert. So the nice thing about the X22 backpacker stock is that it actually nests the barrel in underneath the whole action, and they actually make these for the PC carbine as well. I've debated getting the same stock for my Ruger PC carbine. I just haven't quite decided on that yet. And the Ruger LCP II is one of those guns that I often carry in my pocket in a holster. And the holster I chose here is a Crossfire honeycomb holster. I've had this thing for a couple of years, and I use it for the LCP II as well as my Bodyguard 380 and my Sig Sauer P238. It's a relatively universal holster, and it sticks in your pocket really well, and it's semi-rigid, so it does give you quite a bit of protection on the gun as well. So again, the whole reason I chose these two for a pairing is they're somewhat covert firearms. You can carry the LCP II in your front pants pocket, works out great, and you can carry the X22 backpacker in, again, a backpack, or you could carry it in a briefcase, you could carry it in a computer bag, or just about anything you had to take along with you, and very quickly you can deploy it and have your long range shooting. It has a Crimson Trace red dot on top, which makes it really fun and fast firing. These are great range toys as well if you wanted to take them out and just do some plinking. So thanks again for joining me on another edition of Cranky Gun Reviews. God bless America. Support your 2A rights. Get out there and shoot. And remember, if someone tells you to give up some of your freedom for the greater good, remind them that freedom is the greater good.